Hi friend, welcome to Math A to Z. Our today's topic is from probability. The topic is the axiomatic definition of probability. What is axiomatic definition of probability? To know the axiomatic definition of probability, we first understand what is axiom. Axiom means nothing but property. So, in this definition, we define probability by defining some properties of probability. This is known as axiomatic definition of probability. Now, how can we define the axiomatic definition of probability, or how can we define some property to defining the probability? Let's see. Let a random experiment known as E. This is the random experiment, and let the sample space is S. This is the sample space, right? And let A be any subset of the sample space, and we know that A is said to be event of the random experiment E. Now we have to define what is P of A, that is probability of A. To defining P of A, we first collect all the subset of S, right? That is, we define delta in this set is the collection of all subset of S, right? In this collection or in this class, there are all collection of subsets of S. Now we define a mapping which is P. This is probability from this collection to R. This is set of real number, right? This is the set of real number, and in this collection delta there must be capital A also, right? Because in delta there are all subset of S. Delta is the class of subset of S. Now P of A is said to be probability or probability function. If P of A satisfy the following axioms or following properties. What are the properties? If P of A satisfy following axioms. The axioms are, at first, the first axiom is P of A must be greater or equal to 0. This is the first axiom. And the second axiom is P of S, because S is also a subset of S. So S is in the class of all subset of S, that is in delta. P of S, this is equal to 1, and we know phi is also a subset of S, and P of phi, this is equal to 0. That is, we get the probability of impossible event, that is phi, this is equal to 0, and we get the probability of certain event, that is S, this is equal to 1, right? And the third property is, if A1, A2 to AN are countable number of mutually exclusive event of S, that is AI belongs to delta, then P of A1 plus A2 plus 2AN, this is equal to P of A1 plus P of A2 plus 2P of AN. Okay, and here the term mutually exclusive means AI intersection AJ, this is equal to phi for I not equal to J, and I J, this is equal to from 1 to N, right? This is known as mutually exclusive event, and these three are the axiom of probability. And if P of A satisfy these three axioms, then we say that the P of A is said to be probability or probability function, right? Now it is clear that from the axiomatic definition of probability, we can find only two type of event which are phi and S, that is impossible event and certain event whose probability we find from this definition. Otherwise, we cannot find the probability of any event by this definition. All the event which are not phi and not S, if we try to find the probability of this event other than impossible or other than certain, we use the classical definition of probability. We write here already the classical definition of probability. Okay, so it is clear that, or we say that this is the limitation of axiomatic definition of probability, which are only two events. For phi and S, we can find the value of the probability. Otherwise, we cannot find the value of the probability by axiomatic definition of probability. Okay, and all the other cases other than phi and S, we use the classical definition of probability to find the probability of an event. And we already know that the classical definition of probability says P of A, this is equal to M by N, where M is the number of favorable point, that is, if A be the event and A is the sample space, let the total number of point or sample point in sample space is N, and number of A, that is number of point favorable for A, is M, then classical definition says that P of A, this is equal to M by N. Here M is the number of favorable point and N is the total number of point or total number of mutually exclusive and equally likely cases. Right? We define M here and N here. This is the classical definition of probability. Now, Here we discuss another important deduction, which is deduction of classical definition of probability. That is P of A, this is equal to M by N, from axiomatic definition of probability. How can it possible? Now we start the deduction of classical definition of probability from the axiomatric definition of probability. So our question is deduction of classical definition from axiomatric definition. Of probability. Now, to deduce the classical definition of probability from axiomatic definition of probability, we let that S be the sample space. S be the sample space of a random experiment E. Right? We first let S be the sample space of the random experiment E. That is, this is S, total space, sample space, and let number of sample point of S is N. Number of sample point S is, this is equal to N. And let capital A be the event and the number of favorable point in capital A, this is equal to N. Now we have to deduct P of A, this is equal to M by N from the axiomatic definition of probability, that is using the axiom of probability. We first consider the events, namely A1, A2 to AN. In all these events containing only one point of the sample space, right? So we can write S, this is equal to A1 plus A2 plus 2AN, because we know that in probability union is replaced by plus and intersection is replaced by dot or into. So we can write here plus. Now from the third axiom of the axiomatic definition of probability, we know that P of S, this is equal to P of A1 plus A2 plus 2AN, and this is equal to P of A1 plus P of A2 to P of AN, because all of A1, A2, AN are mutually exclusive, because in all A1, A2, AN there are only one point of the sample space, right? Now P of S, this is equal to 1. P of S, this is equal to 1, and we get from this result N into P of AI, this is equal to 1, because the probability of all AIs are equal, because in each AIs there are only one point of S. So we get N into P AI, this is equal to 1, that is P of AI, this is equal to 1 by N. Okay. We first find the probability of any one of the event like A1 or A2 or A. Here I, this is equal to 1, 2 to N. Now it is given that number of element of A, that is the number of favorable point of A, is M. So we can write A, this is equal to A1 plus A2 plus AM. We can write A as the union of M such event A1, A2, A3 to A. We take here the first M event of AI. Now if we put probability in both sides, we get P of A, this is equal to P of A1 plus A2 plus AM, and this is given by P of A1 plus P of A2 to P of AM, and each probability is equal to 1 by M, so the sum is given by M by N. Hence we get that P of A, this is equal to M by N, right? And this is the classical definition. This is the classical definition of probability. Here we use only the third axiom here, and we use the second axiom. P of S, this is equal to 1 in the second axiom we define, and this is the third axiom. Okay, so we deduce the classical definition of probability for axiomatic definition of probability. Okay, so we get a relation between classical definition and axiomatic definition, and here we define what is axiomatic definition of probability. Thank you for watching.